Hello friends, welcome to today's daily devotion as we continue going through Romans, the 12th chapter. Today we are reading verses 14 through 16. Hear now these words. Bless your persecutors. Bless and never curse. Rejoice with those who are rejoicing and weep with those who are weeping. Let the same spirit of sympathy animate you all, not a spirit of pride. Enjoy the company of ordinary people. Do not think too highly of yourselves. So far all this week, we have talked about this core of the Christian faith being to offer our bodies as living sacrifices to Jesus Christ, to not be conformed to the pattern of this world, but be transformed by the renewing of our minds, to be motivated through one or more of those 7 spiritual gifts in service to one another, and recognizing the commonality of our differentiation and unity as the body of Jesus, and how we should treat one another as followers of Christ. Well, today, Paul is talking about how to handle relationships outside of the faith community. This is a differentiation between worldly conformity and holy transformity. Bless, he says. Well, to bless means to offer and to desire goodness for others, as opposed to a curse wanting to have bad things happening to others. To rejoice means to celebrate another's accomplishment, even if it means nothing to me. If they're celebrating, I'm celebrating. To weep means to empathize with someone else's sorrow or hurt or pain. Even if it doesn't hurt me, I feel the hurt along with another. To have sympathy means to have an awareness of others and their experience. I don't get caught up in my own emotions so strongly that I fail to pick up on what is happening in those that I am around. To be with folks that are ordinary. In Paul's day, there was this huge stratification between those at the top and those in the middle and those at the bottom. And the way that you tried to get things better was try to be associating yourself with someone who was one step ahead of you in the social order. Paul says, don't do that. Just be normal. Just be around other people and treat them like you want to be treated. Just be the same together. And the only instruction that is repeated in this chapter, in both verse 3 and here in verse 16, don't think too highly of yourself. That means have humility. I love C.S. Lewis's way of describing what humility is. Humility, he says, is not thinking less of yourself. That is, cutting yourself down and debasing yourself and trying to be something less than what you really are. Rather, it is thinking of yourself less. You're not even paying attention to yourself. I don't think, what's in it for me? What can I get out of a situation? What can I do to get somebody else to do the thing that I want them to do? No, thinking less of myself means that I am thinking more of others. That is how we do not think too highly of ourselves. It's easy to say, hard to do. So I encourage you today to do some blessing and rejoicing and weeping, to be engaged in sympathetic listening with ordinary people, and see what God will do as a result to transform you so that you are not conformed to this world. And I'll see you tomorrow for our next daily devotion.